Will you help me?
We have to go. We're not safe here. I don't think we ever were.
Someone turned their trackers off.
So you tell me how you don't know anything about this.
What did you do?
What's up, guys? It's Amir from Panelfly here, and today we're breaking down the new Alien Earth trailer for episode 7. So we start off with Slightly asking Smee for help. We see that Arthur is literally under his bed, and it's like classic kid move. Of course, you're going to hide all the bad things or anything you want to hide under your bed. So it's kind of funny, almost like monsters in the closet or monsters under the bed, if you will. And Smee looks pretty shocked by this, as anyone would. And honestly, I know Slightly's family is being held hostage per se, but I don't know, something's just like, he's slightly off for me. I just kind of don't like it. I know it's crazy because him and Smee were the ones that were acting like kids. They acted like kids the most, but now Slightly is becoming more of an adult, and Smee he's still pretty much the only one acting like full-time kid, not taking on any responsibility, and here he is introduced to this. So we'll see how that goes. And then next we see that Wendy is talking to Curly and Nibs, and she's saying, hey, we need to go, and that we are not safe here. And I'm pretty much 100% sure she's talking about we're not safe because of Prodigy, not because of all the aliens. Considering she might become queen to them, we'll see. I'm still kind of like, I still really don't understand that. Kind of a flaw to me. You know, just why are they trying to make her queen? Because she can just all of a sudden speak their language. Like, it's still never, I don't care that she's a synth or a hybrid. Like, I don't really get that. But anyways, so I'm sure she's talking about Prodigy as they basically erase Nib's memory from the past week, and it just seems like, you know, to her, like they're just technology and they aren't people, which is a drastic change from this past week's episode where she says she doesn't want to leave to her brother and her brother's working on a plan to get them out, and sure enough, now she's trying to leave with her brother. So it's kind of funny. And then next, let me take a look at my notes. Okay, yeah, we see that Kirsch sees that the hybrids don't have their trackers on anymore, and it looks like he might activate them again. I'm not too sure if he can or not. And then obviously that's because Arthur this past week deactivated them when he was looking into the cameras and was like, oh, yeah, everything's fine. Look at what Wendy's vitals here. Yeah, that definitely doesn't give off any concerns. Okay. So yeah, he sees the trackers are off, and then next we have basically we see Curly and not Curly, Slightly and Smee in the water, and it looks like they're dragging Arthur's body. I'm assuming what they're going to do is meet Weyland-Yutani's crew, because next we see them coming out of the water. It is soldiers. It could potentially be Prodigy soldiers trying to grab Arthur and put him in like a cryopod. It looks like they have a cryopod with them. But I'm pretty sure that's Weyland-Yutani's, considering they're like in the water rather than just searching, you know, the land. And I'm assuming that's where they're meeting him. But we'll see if Slightly has any communication issues. Because, you know, he did the damn thing. So, you know, where you at? So we'll see. It looks like they might be meeting up. And I'm curious to see how Smee feels about this while he's doing this. It looks like in one of the scenes he's potentially crying when they're dragging his body. So we'll see. And then next we have basically Boy Cavalier questioning Dame, saying like, hey, how didn't you know about this? And, you know, yeah, for someone who's supposed to be the mom, the scientist, the therapist, I don't know, she doesn't really act like one, and honestly, I don't like her character either. I might like Slightly more than her. She just like, she has these motherly instincts, yet she just listens to Prodigy and whatever Adam, the security guard guy, has to say, and Boy Cavalier, without questioning it. It's like, yo, I thought you're their mom, right? Like, what the hell? And not only that, she just basically like says, hey, Arthur, bye. You got fired. I'm going to stay here. Like, what is wrong with this lady? Honestly, I don't like her. I hope she dies. So we'll see. Yeah, and she has no clue about anything that's really going on. I mean, literally, all she is just like, a soldier. Tell her what to do, and she gets it done. That's it. Like, I don't know. I don't like her. Next on our list, let's see. Okay, yeah, like I said, skipped a little bit ahead, but we see the troops coming out of the water. I do think we can see another scene with them basically walking around too, and we see one of the troops look up. I'm assuming maybe that's a Xenomorph or, other aliens in the experiment escaped. So I'm assuming that's what he's looking at. One of them, or probably is a Xenomorph, because we definitely see the Xenomorph at one point or another escaping. I don't know how, because obviously he's still stuck in the experiment in the lab. He's still stuck there. So I don't know how he ends up escaping. I'm assuming with the help of the fly, maybe he turns it into acid, though he couldn't before. So I'm not too sure. And we didn't see little T-ball eye over there, anything in this trailer. So I don't know if he's going to be in this trailer or if he's still working on his master plan. So I guess we will see how that happens, because he seems like, head honcho when it comes to aliens, when it comes to, being smart. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty curious myself. And yeah, like I said, we didn't see the Xenomorph escape, but obviously he's out. And then, I guess it wouldn't make sense that if it's Arthur's, because that'd be too quick probably to hatch or chest burst, whatever. And we don't know if he's going to have that like white yellowish head. So I'm assuming somehow pretty much all the experiments escape essentially. So I guess we'll see how that happens. And then next we see Wendy getting mad for the first time, the final scene in the trailer. Because usually she's not prone or quick to violence. Usually she's level-headed and just says how she feels. But this time we actually see her getting mad. And, she's saying, what have you done? I'm assuming that's somehow geared to Slightly. So I'm guessing somehow they meet up. Because Slightly and Smee are going somewhere, and I'm guessing to meet up with Weyland Yutani. And obviously we see that scene at the very end where Wendy's brother, Curly, and I think Nibs and Wendy are on that bridge and they're leaving. And then that's when we see Wendy scream. So I'm assuming right after that scene somehow they meet up or just accidentally run into Slightly. And that's at Slightly. I don't see who else it could be at, per se. So I think that's probably it, unless obviously something in the episode happens. But that's pretty much the trailer breakdown, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know your theories. And where's Mr. T-Rex Eyeball Guy? I call him T-Rex because he kind of has a similar scientific name to the T-Rex. I forgot what it was. But yeah, where's he at? Guys, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have any theories. Let me know in the comments below. If you've been liking my content, please like, please subscribe. That would be amazing, guys. And check out my sponsors, obviously panelfly.io and elitedonut.com. Elite Sweets, they make better for you donuts. Check it out, guys. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next one.